Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. We got an interesting show for you guys today. If you didn't already see the title, oh man, I mean, the show's gonna live up to the title today. Let's just say that. And to I did have someone help me put the stories together today. He did actually the majority of the work. I am joined by Melted Mind. How's it going, Melted? Let me get your camera up over here. How's it going, Melted?
Hi, I am, yeah, I just want to say if you're clicking on this video because you saw anime girls in the thumbnail, we are talking about you, you fucking gooner.
Gooner, dude.
You freaking gooner. We caught you. We have you. You're trapped.
So many gooners getting caught on camera, so many gooners being held to account. Too many stories. And you know what's worrisome, the most worrisome, Melted, is that we didn't have to look back too far.
No.
We really didn't.
The mass amounts of public goonerism is exploded in the last 2 months. I think only one story that I found is from more than 2 or 3 months ago. I think only one. I think one's from 2024.
It looks like some of these are early part of the year. It looks like at least 3 of these are back in like January, February.
Yeah, pretty close to.
Oh yeah, wait, like I'm looking through the articles and almost all of these are in the middle of the year. This one's July. What's this one? This one's April. Well, okay, well, and then we'll talk about the other stuff at the end. Guys, obviously, with all the information we have coming out about the Epstein info, we will be covering that, because that is certainly a part of the Gooner Apocalypse. That is the elite Gooner squad, all right? And they're going to be held to account, hopefully. But we'll be talking about that. But first, we got to get to the lower level gooners. We got to start with the low level gooners and work our way up to the top.
These guys are pretty high level. They're like
okay, look, they're
pretty high level. But
yeah, they are not apprentice gooners. These are at very minimum intermediate gooning. Like
yeah, that's pretty bad.
I mean, look, and even law enforcement is not safe from this. No. Even law enforcement can become victims of the gooning apocalypse. What do you say, Melton? Should we get into this first story?
Yeah, let's do that one first.
All right, let's jump into this first story. And I don't have the window pulled up. Oh, look at that.
Oh my God!
Come on, OBS. Come on.
This guy's a professional. By the way,
I am a professional. I try to be. All right, here's the first story, guys. We have this from Fox Orlando. So this was back in January. But some of you may have seen this, but man, former Lake County deputy crashed patrol car while watching porn on his phone, investigators say. The reason he's a former Lake County deputy is because he was fired after this incident. So let's read what happened here. So the Lake County Sheriff's Office says a former deputy resigned after he crashed his patrol car while watching pornography on his phone. According to the Sheriff's Office, Tristan McComber first told investigators that his brakes had locked up, which caused the crash. Later, they said the truth came out. So we actually have this video right here. So let's watch this little clip of the crash, because this is his body cam footage. You actually have his body cam footage. You can't see what he's watching, but through their investigation, they found it.
Put it up like this so it's above the body cam, He
right.
He knows what he's doing.
But you can see he tosses his phone after the crash. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then he goes and closes it.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case. Yeah, you don't want someone walking by seeing all the anime titties on your phone. All right, let's see this clip. So here's the person he hit.
Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
Are you okay?
There's no vault. Wait. Oh, maybe there's.
I know what the issue is. You can't hear it because I didn't give you. See, that's the problem with the Vid Ninja. I liked it when you guys were on the Rumble Studio.
I know they need to update that. Rumble Studio was pretty good.
Yeah. Here, I'll go back though, so you can hear him at the beginning.
Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My brakes locked up.
Okay.
See, like he even lies to her there. He's like, my brakes locked up. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there's something else locked up.
I was gonna say, I don't think your brakes locked up, buddy. I think you were bricked up.
Yeah, I think all the blood in his head was locked somewhere else in his body.
The blood flow was not where it needed to be. Let's see the rest of this.
You good?
I was like, oh my goodness, wait. Yeah. A Lake County deputy comforts a driver just moments after he rear-ended her. You could hear him say that his brakes locked up, but investigators say what really happened is much different. That deputy is accused of watching pornography on his phone when he slammed into the back of that car. Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm John Brown.
And I'm Luann Sorrell. Fox 35.
I mean, he hit her hard enough to activate the airbags, you know?
Yeah, he set off his airbags. And then it doesn't, you don't hear it in the video because I found the base. I should have sent it to you, like the base body cam footage. And like All-Star comes up and starts calling the All-Star, or what is it? The
World Star?
No, AAA. The AAA, the buzzing starts going off and it's like there has been an accident, calling 911 like in his police vehicle. And then like he's calling it in that he's got hit. And then also what I don't think they mentioned in this news story is, you know why that car was stopped in the middle of the road?
Oh, no, it mentions it. We're about to get there.
It does. Okay, good.
So so why was the car stopped in the middle of the road? Let's see. What we know. The video from a body-worn camera shows the moment of impact when deputies said Macomber crashed his car into the car in front of him. Deputies say Macomber's brakes never locked up, but rather he was distracted by a video on his cell phone. After climbing out of the cruiser, Macomber stopped to pick up his phone from the floor. As he did, it was clear that his seatbelt wasn't buckled. Oh, no. According to investigators, deputies also noted that it was a violation of professional practice. After the crash, Macomber went to check on the other driver, who was stopped waiting for a school bus to pick up students. Now, imagine if that car wasn't there and he plowed through kids crossing the street because he wanted to get his rocks off. So he better count his lucky stars that he hit a car and not a kid.
Yep. Yeah. Gooner Apocalypse, man. These, like, that had to have been like the Sydney Sweeney, like BJ link, bro. Like, what is worth, losing, like, what?
Got to keep up with the latest hentai or something.
That better have not been some like mid-ass, like you like your pepperoni with you like your pizza with extra sausage, like type porn.
Nah, he was watching that porno. Is like it's like the one where they're in the bathtub and he's like, "This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub."
Yeah, this is a bathtub. Yeah, it's got some mid garbage. Like
it's got to be like some meme one, yeah. Not even a good one.
Yeah.
So
thank you, Joey, for the raid, by the way.
Yeah, I said that at the. Oh wait, no, I said that before we went live, huh? Yeah, thank you, Joey. I know you guys were playing Arkham Asylum over there. So I hope you guys had some fun over there. Did you guys see the vid of the dude jacking it at a baseball game? I think it was a Mets game.
I think what she is thinking of is one that we have that what I don't know, judo. I think he's talking about. I think they're talking about the same one with the corn concert, which we will talk about in a little bit.
We'll
talk about in a little bit.
So let's finish up this one here. So obviously we heard him say, "Hello, ma'am, are you okay? I'm so sorry, my brakes locked up." No, dude, you were bricked up. Come on.
Yeah, bricked up.
Box 35 talked to the woman Macomber crashed into. She said she wasn't hurt, and the sheriff's office paid to fix her car. I would hope they did. The sheriff's office said the Florida Highway Patrol is handling the crash investigation. They haven't replied yet to whether Macomber will be facing any charges in connection with the crash. He should. What do you mean?
Yeah.
He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He was on his phone, and then he crashed into someone while on the job.
Only in Florida, by the way. Another Florida man story here.
Look, I was just about to make a comment about that. You cannot say that this is a Florida man problem. We have stories from all over the country, all right? Look, this is not just a Florida man problem. What is this? Wait, you said Navarre? The Navarre. Oh, wait, is this Florida again? Oh, no. I spoke too soon. Okay, Melton, you might be right.
Yeah.
We have the next story.
This story is just to prove that it's not just a young person issue. By the way, this is not like, oh, these young men just watching porn. This is a generational issue with more than one generation.
No, so Missy might actually have another story. She said that there is one that happened at a concert.
No. She said yes, Melted. It was the concert.
Oh.
Which Missy, don't worry. I think it was at MetLife, the stadium.
Corn concert?
Yes, this is the corn concert. Did I not send you that?
No, you didn't. This is actually the most recent one. This is 5 days ago.
Yes, yeah. I swore I sent you that.
I didn't see that one. I don't have it pulled up.
It might have not made like a separate like link thing for it. Let me go back up. I'll find it. But we can talk about that one next.
Yeah.
Or
So,
if we want to.
we'll go back to this first one that I had pulled up. And then I'll pull up this one next. We'll talk about this one. But let's go back to Florida. So, dude, wait. Okay, I could see his age at the bottom. How old do you think this guy is?
46.
46. Me just looking at him, I would probably say late 40s. Yeah. He's 42. 40. That's rough.
Bruh.
This man's had a rough life.
Dude, about to be rougher in jail.
Even rougher,
dude.
yeah.
I
Drop the soap, buddy.
I did send it to you. It's under the first one I sent, but it didn't separate.
Oh, it
out.
did that thing where it's like the link isn't.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I have it pulled up regardless. From
Yeah.
Complex.
No, this one's from the Herald.
From the Herald. Okay. But yeah, so we have yet another Florida man. Okay, yeah, I see it. Man arrested at corn concert. Yep. Okay, I have that one. But so yeah, another Florida man, 42-year-old Navarre man, is accused of masturbating in his pickup truck while driving next to a Santa Rosa County school bus with students on board. Wow. Congratulations, man.
Now, do you think that this is? Do you think that this is because he likes kids, or do you think because the act, like this act of me doing this is like if I get caught,
I think it was a public if I get caught thing. I don't think it was a kid thing.
Looking at him, I could see both, but he definitely has some pedo energy from that photo. But I can't. I've had some photos taken of me while I was in the slammer, and they did not look well on me either. So
you've been to jail?
I've been like I was there for 7 hours.
Oh,
yeah,
still.
I had to be held for 7 hours. But
someone on the Discord, on Timcast Discord, they just added me and they said, "Why are you talking about Gooners?" And I just replied to them. I said, "Because it's an apocalypse."
Yeah, there's a major issue going on in the world right now, and I used to be on the don't ban porn train. Like, I think we can handle it, boys. But obviously, I was wrong. And
clearly, people can't. Yeah,
I'm definitely, dude. I need to get my hat.
I don't know. Maybe we just need to ban driving.
Ban driving.
Just ban driving.
It's ban driving, bro. But like, if you drive, you have to put on a
chastity belt.
Yeah, chastity belt. You have to have a chastity belt on when you drive.
Yeah, instead of a seat belt, it's literally just a chastity belt that you have to harness yourself into.
Why do you think that dude had his seatbelt off? Do you think he was getting ready to unbuckle the pants? And
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a little restrictive down there if you got a belt across your, you know.
Well, the blood flow going down, it might have got all caught up in his gut.
Exactly. So
he was like, I gotta let this loose.
So Michael Cook was arrested last Wednesday on charges of, and I say last Wednesday, but this is back in February. The incident happened on January 17th within the 1100 block of Gulf Breeze Parkway westbound. 5 students less than 16 years old are listed in the arrest report as victims. They were all on the bus at the time of the incident. According to the report, one student took a video of the alleged crime and showed it to Gulf Breeze police. Wow. Dude. This is exactly why you don't commit crimes in public anymore, dude. Everyone has a camera in their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
The report states video shows a man driving a white truck next to a school bus while masturbating with his genitals exposed. Investigators noted in the report that the driver was holding the steering wheel of the vehicle with his left hand and masturbating with his right hand. What I have to wonder is, can you even call it a truck if I can see down that far into it from a bus?
Yeah, well, the buses are way up higher up there.
You know what I mean, though. I'm thinking, like, when I think of truck, I think of like something more lifted.
No, when I think of truck, I think of like a little S10. I bet you that dude has like a little tiny S10 that he's driving in.
A little pickup.
Yeah, just a little tiny 2-person pickup.
I mean, look at this guy. You think he's got a nice Ford F-150?
Maybe, bro. This dude could be a construction dude for all I know.
Not anymore.
Yeah, probably not having a job for a while now.
Especially if it's on video. So the report states that the video shows man. Okay, we read that. According to the report, multiple victims said the driver glanced over and looked up at the bus while committing the act. Okay, well, all right, maybe it was the kids. That's not helping his case.
No.
The report states the victims described the suspect as a white, heavyset man with a bald head, no facial hair, and a double chin. It's pretty accurate. So let's see. It says the report states that when questioned by investigators about the accusations, Cook did not deny the accusations and would only repeat that is absurd. Investigators added that he never gave a yes or no answer. After being arrested, Cook was released from Santa Rosa County Jail the next day on a $65,000 bond. His court date is set for February 13th. I wonder if there's an update to this. Should I see if there's an update?
Maybe.
Michael Crook.
Yeah, Crook. Crook is a good last name for this guy.
Why do I have caps lock on? Excuse me. No, this would have been from this year. Come on.
The title that you have is the Gooner Apocalypse, all caps. So I would think maybe that's why.
No, it's not. It's not all caps.
No, you're right. It should have been though.
You think it should have been? Let's see. This is the AI one. Okay, but is this? Oh, okay. They're talking about a murder, dude. This guy committed murder. No. Okay, this all. Yeah, these are all. Okay, we don't even have the info on if he was sentenced or not.
Michael Cook's a very common name.
Yeah, it's too common. Well, this man is cooked. So, let's jump to this one. This is the other one that you wanted me to read. Guys, like I said, it's a Gooner Apocalypse. I don't think you understand how many windows I have open for this. How far into the show are we? We're only like 20 minutes in. What happened here? Man arrested at Korn and System of a Down concert in New Jersey for lewdness. Well, I think that's to put it lightly. The concert goer started pleasuring himself in his seat while Korn was opening. Police had to forcibly remove him. Wow. And then here he is.
Does this have the video?
This is the one that you sent me.
Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, it doesn't.
It doesn't look like
All
it.
right, I'll find. Once we can talk about this, I'll find the video. Of
Is this? Wait, no. I'm trying to look. There's this article here. No, then it goes to other stuff. Yeah, try to find the video while I read about it, I guess. So it looks like exhibitionism scandal in New Jersey. A man was arrested during a concert at MetLife Stadium after being caught in the act of self-pleasure. The young man faces public lewdness charges as the video of his arrest goes viral worldwide. The incident took place during the show on August 27th. One of the two shared dates between System of a Down and Korn. While the latter was performing, a situation in the stands gained negative attention and overshadowed the musical performance. While Korn was playing the song Blind, a group of attendees didn't distance themselves from a person who was shamelessly handling his genitals. The situation was recorded by a TikTok user at Border Cauliflower, who, despite deleting the video, couldn't prevent it from going viral across social media. Yeah, the moment you uploaded that, it was getting downloaded. Come on.
All right. So I can't find the video by itself, but I like Penguin Zero, so we'll just skip like 20 seconds and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Just literally skip 20 seconds into his video and he's got it right there.
This Shitty Gov said, "This is weird. What happened to just finding a whore? Why is this a thing?"
Because porn is so easily accessible and is very cheap.
That's basically that's what the show is about today, guys. It's about how we have sick, disgusting people all over the country, and part of it is because we have just allowed porn to just run rampant through our society. It's a normal thing to watch and consume porn on the regular, and it shouldn't be.
The dude Sean's eye shamelessly handling his genitalia is amazing phrasing.
Well, look, they gotta get it through the algorithm, right? You know, you're searching for things. You can't, Google's gonna downlist things that'll say masturbation. So you gotta say things like getting arrested for lewdness instead of saying furiously masturbating.
Yeah, I just sent you that vid, by the way.
Okay, let me check it out.
It doesn't show nothing, so you don't gotta worry. He's
yeah,
trying
no,
to
it's just
keep
the
it on
dude getting
low.
ripped away.
No, it's not that.
Oh, is it actually him?
It's him. Yeah, it's him. It's showing what he was doing.
Oh no.
No, I don't think I would go there.
Wait. We're at 1 minute and 20 seconds. Where do I go?
That's 20 seconds.
So go to 20 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Wow. Wow, dude.
Oh my God,
The sin
bro.
that you just bore witness to is humanity's nature laid bare.
What you just witnessed is humanity's nature laid bare.
Cord. Oh my god, I'm your biggest
Dude, this
fan.
man came for porn, not corn.
Yeah, dude, I thought this was a porn concert, not a corn
I
concert.
did watch a porn concert.
Dude, oh my god, dude, you know who the original Gooner is, bro?
The original
It's
Gooner.
fucking Pee Wee Herman.
Oh wait, Misa just sent me the
There
video
we
too.
go. Oh, please don't go over and it's him.
No.
Fucking.
Okay, no,
Okay.
it stopped it. It stopped it.
Here
I
we go.
was gonna
here
say
we
I
go.
didn't hit
Yeah.
X quick
No,
enough.
That's the dude punching it. No, that's the dude
okay,
punching
go
it.
back,
No, that's
go back
the
then.
full. That's the full thing. That's thank you, Missy.
Thank you, Misa.
Misa.
Look, he's even got a System of a Down shirt.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah,
Look at
get his
this
ass,
dude
get his ass.
fucking-
Oh!
Yeah, that's a hero right there, dude. Do you see those teens next to him, bro?
Yeah, look, now he's
See those-
forcibly getting removed.
There's teenagers next to him, bro. One's wearing an Attack on Titan shirt, bro.
Nah, honestly, I hope this dude got a concussion from that.
Dude, I hope that dude's in jail for the rest of his fucking life, bro.
I wouldn't go that far with it, but maybe the next 5 to 10.
I like how Monster Megler's like, oh, Attack on Titan jacket. Yeah, you know that's a teen or someone in their mid-20s, bro. Like there's like that's someone that probably doesn't want to deal with that garbage. I just love how he like I bet you $100 he picked out that seat because he's like, oh, there's no one in a certain radius around me.
Yeah. Dude, look at him. He looks like a gooner.
Dude, does he have his dick out while they're arresting?
I hope not. No, his pants are pulled up. He's just refusing to leave.
It's like, let me finish.
I wasn't
Let me
done.
fi- I was
wasn't
so
done.
close. I was so close.
Yeah, you were right. This is like my most viewed show in like 2 weeks.
I told you, bro. Like, dude,
look at this guy get clocked though. Ooh.
I love how he winds up. I love how
Dude, not only does he line it, he not only does he knock it back, but he lines it up and he's like, wait, right there. Boom.
Well, when he jumps down, his fist is at one part, and then he's like, not enough, and just winds it back even more. Like he's like, you deserve a little bit.
He's like, hang on. I don't want to graze him. I don't want to miss. Hang on.
Dude, oh my god. Bro.
I think what's happening there, he's probably trying to tell the cop, like, dude, I just got punched. And it's like, yeah. You had your dick out.
Yeah, like, oh, you think we're going to arrest that dude? Pepper spray them in the junk.
I just read that too. Honestly,
some of these
yeah.
guys are going to be into it, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's probably be into that.
They'll be like, oh, dude, this is just like the candle wax at home.
He had to calculate the most damage without being in front of it.
And, yeah, seriously. Jesus.
Oh my god.
You can see the anger on his face too, because he's watching him for a second. Like, here, wait, let's go back, restart the clip. You can watch the dude's face when he comes in for that punch. You can see like he gets a good look at what he's doing and he gets even angrier. Like, watch. So it's gonna cut to this guy. It's like, whoa, bro, what are you doing? So this guy comes over and he's like, boom.
I just love how like dude is just like, do you not think
That's literally a teenager. That's literally a kid next to him.
That has to be like that's two teenagers right there, bro. Look at that. And that's their mom in the middle, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Literally two teenagers next to him and he's just stroking it.
Yeah, dude. Like, and then like how like so I'm wondering if anyone behind him was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck? Like, if you're still sitting there jerking it while people are yelling at you, and then this dude's able to jump over like 2 rows to get to you and punch you in the side of the head, like, how deep are you into that? Like,
Yeah, no,
into what you're doing?
absolutely warranted. This guy's lucky the crowd didn't just start pummeling him.
Mm-hmm. But the original Gooner is definitely Pee Wee Herman. But let's be fair. At least he was in a porn movie theater. He was in a porn movie theater. You know, like he wasn't. At a fucking
Wait, did the
porn
actor for
concert.
Pee Wee Herman actually got caught gooning?
He got caught. This was a while ago, bro. That's why he stopped being Pee Wee Herman. Is because he was jerking it in one of those porn movie theaters in L.A.
Damn.
You
Wait,
didn't know this?
Wait. If you go to a porn movie theater, what else are you gonna
You're
do?
not
in there?
allowed. You're not allowed. That's yeah.
You're supposed to be
that's the thing.
bricked up the whole movie.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I
that's the
go?
thing. Why would you go in the first place, bro?
But I'm saying if I'm a degenerate that wants to go and watch that stuff, like clearly I'm going to get my rocks off, and I can't get my rocks off. Why would I go?
Well, you obviously take a girl out and you try to, you're like,
Oh, okay,
let's go
yeah.
to a porn movie theater and
Get her
then,
in the mood. Yeah,
afterwards,
okay.
yeah.
That's stupid. That's true. Melted is right. We used to make fun of him saying, "Hi, my name's Herman, and this is my friend's Pee Wee."
Yep.
Yeah, you ain't allowed to jack it at pork theaters.
Yep.
I think you mean porn theaters, Missy.
No, it's
Porn.
definitely it's a bunch of fucking, if you go to a porn theater, you're probably a pig, bro. It's a lot of pigs in there.
Absolutely. Fat, disgusting pigs, just like the man on the front page of my thumbnail today.
Hey, bro.
I
Why'd you
mean,
put me up there.
so-
I'm not
so-
I'm not on your thumbnail, am I?
but no, whoa. Are you, I don't know, are you a gooner?
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. But
no public gooning.
so what's causing this though, Melton? What do you think's causing this? Do you think it is porn, or do you think it's just society has gotten to the point where we just think it's normal to be a degenerate like this?
I think it is literally people watching porn
Just,
and
people addicted.
normal, like just like they're watching porn. They're so numb to porn that the only way they can get their rocks off is by doing it in a place where it's so taboo and so wrong that is the only way they can get hard now is through tabooness. Is it being taboo?
Well, yeah, and then we have so many issues that are caused by this too, caused by men that have these porn addictions and that just want to sit there and goon all day. We see fertility just dropping, straight plummet. Men and women aren't getting married. They're not having kids. Erectile dysfunction among men has skyrocketed, and that's in large part due to mass porn addiction. And like you said, I was originally on the side of, well, why would we ban porn? People should be allowed to access it. But I don't know, man. I'm of the opinion more so now that I think society would be better off without it.
Yep, I agree too. And you see, like what Monster Mangler's saying here: purposeless life, no direction, pleasure seeking, looking for the next high, but each one needs more and more and more. And he's right. Like this is like we're probably gonna talk about a news story here in a little bit of actually a big gooner. If you want to pull that up, the dude that was in the parking lot, or not in the parking lot, in the
Oh yeah, the one that had the vigil. We'll pull that one up.
Yeah, the one that
next.
had the vigil.
I'll pull that one up.
It's not good, especially for how many people were celebrating him, and a lot of these younger men are saying that we should be allowed to goon in public.
I mean, like, so let's play devil's advocate here. Like, what is the legitimate benefit of having porn remain accessible?
People that have disabilities and stuff like that or can't find a woman, can have these pleasures that they would never be able to have.
So like incels and stuff.
Well, not even incels, but like people with literal disabilities that struggle to find women
or can't get out of the house. Yeah.
I understand that.
So what you're saying is that we need to have a clinic that they can go and access these pornography material.
No, make prostitution legal and make it so it's cheaper.
I'm actually in favor of that. Let's legalize brothels and then ban porn. I'm fine with that because the way they do it in Germany, it's all very clean. They make sure everyone is tested and it's done right. If people are going to do this stuff, let's make it legal and do it in a way where there's actual human connection. I'd be fine with that. Ban porn, man. I mean, people talk about a free speech issue, but talk about it being a free speech issue, but I don't think you have I don't think that is included in the freedom of speech. I don't think you have the freedom to post sexually explicit content online. I don't think that is a part of your freedom. Just as you don't have the freedom to go and stand naked on a street corner.
Yep. But I'm protesting clothing.
Protesting clothing. Cool.
What
Go do that in your home.
What if I burn my clothes? Is that okay? Can I burn my clothes on the street, Tyler? Is that
well, now that's arson and nudity. So, well, Melton, did you fill out your permit for that protest?
Yeah, my permit. So Monster Bagler saying, nah, ban porn, ban prostitution, get married. That I agree with you but that's not that simple. It's not that simple just to get married. You can't be like, just go get married. Just find a girl and propose to her, and one's gonna say yes, right?
You gotta find people that are loyal. I mean, this is a conversation that my girlfriend and I have because like loyalty is just gone. Loyalty doesn't exist anymore. And it's not just the women; it's guys too. Apparently, people just think that monogamous relationships don't matter anymore, and they get into a relationship with someone and they put all their trust and loyalty into them, and then fucking they just go and cheat. And it's like, oh, but it's fine, you know, it's fine that I cheated. It should be normal. It should be okay. There's all these people trying to normalize, you know, polygamy. It's disgusting. So you know, I agree. Just get married. You need to get married, but you know, look at the pickings.
Well, yeah, I want to know. Sick Shitty Gov had a good question, Tyler. How do you know so much about German whorehouses?
I'm German.
He's from Germany, boys, and he's
My
been to a
last
lot
name
of
is Rittenauer.
Rittenauer. That sounds Jewish.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that explains the nose, actually.
Yeah. He said that's why he's in America now. His family escaped in 1940.
Yeah, want to be nude in public? Just be gay and go to a pride parade. Well, actually, not wrong.
Yeah, you know, just make sure you're in a state where you can do that and not
yeah.
get arrested.
Well, but no, I think porn doesn't have an actual legitimate benefit to society. I think the cons far weigh out the pros in that conversation.
As much as I love big titty goth women, you know, you gotta lay off it sometimes, bruh.
Yep. Well, you know, some people just can't. Melted. Some people can't. And we have this next story we'll jump to. Some people just can't help themselves. I mean, you know, we have this story here. This happened earlier this year. Man caught with pants down at a Bikini Beans coffee fatally shoots himself. Arizona madness. Man without pants shoots himself dead after weird coffee shop encounter. And then they have the picture here. You can kind of see this dude doesn't have any pants on. He's sitting in just a regular car. Clearly, the drive-through person is going to see down into that car. So a despondent man. Wait, I've never seen that word. Despondent. I don't know what that word is.
No, let's look this up.
I was gonna say I've literally never seen that word. Despondent.
A low spirit form, loss of hope or courage.
So a hopeless man.
Yes.
Fatally shot himself after he was caught with his pants down, literally, in his car at a coffee shop in Arizona, according to police. The motorist, Nautica Malone, began his journey toward death last Wednesday when he pulled up to a drive-thru line at Bikini Beans Coffee in Tempe, Arizona. He was then approached by an employee who noticed he did not have pants on while taking his order. Police said the employee told her manager as Malone rolled up to the drive-thru window, still naked from the waist down. The manager allegedly whipped out her cell phone and recorded video of Malone, who was masturbating. I actually didn't hear that part. When I initially saw the story, I thought he was only...
Yeah,
okay, wow.
He was at a Bikini Bean, bro. You know, those where the girls wear like super slutty outfits while they make coffee and...
Well, you know, I thought he was going with the porn movie theater route. I thought he was just admiring and he was gonna wait till he got home, you know. But
yeah, he's just dude, no, bro saw a chick, you know. He's like, damn, bro, that chick's
he's like,
hot.
damn, the way that lady took my order just really, woof.
They take their order, bro, and they're in like their
bikinis,
yeah.
Well, yeah,
even worse. Some of them even worse. Some of them are wearing like pasties, bro.
It says it in the article, like the business purposefully wears scantily clad clothing because they want to make a point that you can have a successful business regardless of uniform, is what they say. So, but it looks like the motorist, Nautica Malone, he began his journey. So it looks like police said the employee, okay, he was master. That's crazy. And then we have video of it too. Is it safe to play this video? I'll risk it.
Hi, how are you?
Probably.
Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
dude. The slow pull off because the truck's in the way.
Yeah, and he's like,
That's
oh crap.
So funny. He almost went down the wrong way on the road too. He's about to go around that truck.
Hi, how are you? Good.
Oh,
Have you been here
dude.
before?
This dude killed himself.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Dude was smiling, bro. He's like, "Hey, you like what you see?" And then she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Oh shit.
So I think what happened here is like, so she took his order, reported him to the manager. Manager was like, all right, I'm gonna get this guy. So she came out, confronted him while recording, got his ass. I mean, dude, it's just like these other stories where these people are getting caught on camera. Go somewhere private and do that. You can go into a restroom if you really can't help yourself. Just go to a restroom and lock the door.
You can't. They're not after that. They're after the dopamine hit.
I know they want to know people are watching.
And then that dude, I swear, bro, that dude thought he was in a porn for a second, bro. She's like, oh, she's about to come out and be like,
Yeah, he
hey,
walked
what's
out
this-
and he's like, oh yeah, she's about to see something real
yeah.
good.
She was like, oh fuck, she got her phone out recording.
You know what it
Yeah,
was?
get
Maybe he
outta
didn't
here.
expect her to walk up that close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's like, I gotta zoom in on that shit.
Mad Stork said, Mad Stork's just sent in a Rumble rant. He's arguing against us. He said, no, LOL, don't legalize brothels. You want Gomorrah. Cause this, because this is how we get Gomorrah. Today on
book that I
TTN, men who
read.
say go away, Baton? What?
This book that I read, you know, Jesus's words here, man, you know, totally not written by 17, 18 other people, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
guys, I am a staunch believer in God, but I am also a staunch believer that the Bible is bullshit. So I don't care.
This Bible that 75 other people read and rewrote 17,000 times, you know.
God
I
is
believe
real,
it.
but the Bible is fake. That's what I think. So as far as Sodom and Gomorrah, I don't care, because even in that story, the only reason that city was destroyed is because they were all beyond redemption.
If your morals are only based, I read a book and in the Bible it says it's bad, then no, maybe, you know, you just realizing things are not good. Like, it's just not good. That's not a common decency thing to do for people. You know, people don't like this, so I'm not going to do it. If you got to be like, people don't like this, but in the Bible, it says I should do it, so I should do it.
But
If
Melted,
people don't
where do you
like
tie your
something,
morals to if God isn't telling you what to do?
you know, I just, you know, I read the 10 Commandments and that's all I need. And that's, you know, that's usually what people want to live their life by, is the 10 Commandments.
Even better than that, Melted, what I tell people is, my morals are based on outcomes, and if the outcome is that you harmed someone, then it probably was a bad thing to do.
Oh, Monster Mangler, he's so old. He was there. He was there when they translated the Bible, bro. Bro was there. He was there when they did it, dude. He was like, I was there when the one person wrote it, and it's been copy and pasted. Like,
you can't tell me some
like
leaders
a
put things
Google
in there
Doc.
to control the masses. Hey, stop fucking each other. Wait until marriage. I mean, that's literally what the Bible was, though. It was a guideline for people to follow when they didn't want to follow the government or the rules of their area.
Well, they're clutching their crosses. Tyler, be careful.
Yeah, when
They're
you couldn't
clutching their
convince
crosses.
people that jail was horrible, you then had to convince them that they'd spend an eternity in hell.
Yeah, when jail wasn't enough, we got to go, oh, well, now there's this place called hell where you go to for eternity.
Sick of Shitty Gov said, Jerry, blasphemy, what the fuck? Again, I'm a staunch believer in God. I think God is absolutely real. But I don't believe any of the world religions. They were all created by man and therefore not God. So
Yeah, it's ways to control society. It's just ways. Some are better than others.
if we had a holy book that was created out of thin air and everyone, like, we had all these people witness it created out of thin air, and God was like, here's my book I wrote, then I'd be like, okay, well, that's God's book. But we have this book where it's like, oh, we have historical accounts of all these different people, and I'm
Yeah.
supposed to believe that?
The Dead Sea Scrolls. We found these Dead Sea Scrolls, and
Monster Mangler said, I believe in lowercase God, not capital G God. Got it.
oh, okay.
Or you believe in a God. No, well, yeah, whatever you want to call it. I believe that there's a higher power than us, yes. Whatever you want to refer to it as, but the Bible stuff.
I think we are the highest power, top of the food chain.
Top of the food chain, yeah.
Number one in all of the societies. We
Absolutely.
made Earth, and Earth.
The only
we took
one above
over.
us is the Jews. All right, let's read the rest of this
only
clip, though,
wants to
because the
triumph.
story doesn't end there. I mean, well, I should address the other point that Joey wants on the show now.
Well, the great A Gooner, Joey Cannoli.
Great
the
A
biggest of
Gooner.
the Gooners.
We're about to
He's-
have an expert in gooning on.
Yes, expert Gooner, Joey Cannoli.
Expert Gooner. That's how I'm gonna introduce his ass when he gets in here.
Expert Gooner.
Expert Gooner.
Top of his gooning class.
But so we'll before we continue with this story, though, we'll go down more with what Mad Stork was talking about, and he said that we shouldn't legalize brothels, and I don't see an issue with legalizing brothels. If everyone is consenting, where's the issue? Tyler, you've just said you make decisions based on outcomes. Are you a utilitarian, or that you make judgment on outcomes based on morals? That's moral-based judgment with extra steps. Expert cannoli creamer. Oh my god. Oh my god. I shouldn't have read that one.
I'm gonna pin that.
I told Joey the other day when he was on. I was like, oh no, I gave Melted too much power. I saw the thing you pinned. I was like, oh no.
I just love pinning. I love pinning like random shit.
To answer your question though, Mad Stork, the way I see things, like the way I base a lot of my morals off of, is if I'm going to do something, how is it going to affect me, and how is it going to, or does it affect others? Not can it affect others, will it affect others? And if the answer is I will affect others, then I should really consider what I'm doing. Well, that was perfect timing. We just got the Rumble Rant goal hit. Thank you guys. Thank you for hitting the Rumble Rant goal.
Hey, yeah. 50% of that goes to Melted Mind, by the way. I'm just gonna say that. So if he doesn't do it, then,
after the cut Rumble takes apparently. So I'll give Melted his 33 cents.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. But as I was saying, yeah, I base a lot of my morals not off of some book that someone wrote. I base my morals off of how does my actions affect myself? How do my actions affect others?
Can we go back to talking about Gooners?
Or other way around. If someone does something, how did those actions affect them? How did those actions affect other people? That's how you should base your morals off of. You should base your morals off of how things are done, not are some arbitrary thing in a book.
It's just hard for me to believe that these, like God's word, everything. When religious, like these religious people, such
how am I
as
avoiding the question?
The Catholic Church, and because Mad Stork, your questions are terrible. We're avoiding them at all costs. They're awful questions.
Yeah, I'll just gaslight you and say I'm avoiding the question, even though I answered it.
Yeah, we're avoiding it because it's just not a good question, and you need to send in another $1 Rumble Rant for another question. So we.
I'm sorry you don't like my answer. I don't know. How do my actions affect German cat houses? Tyler Rittenhauer.
Oh my god.
Look, if you want to spell my last name, it's on X. It's at Tyler Rittenhauer.
Rittenhauer. I like that spelling more.
Rittenhauer, yeah. That's hilarious.
It's a Boomhauer.
Boomhauer. Yeah, that's the German name of Boomhauer. It's Rittenhauer. Where the hell's Joey at?
He needs a link sent.
I sent him the link.
He was like, no, they're calling me a Gooner, bro.
I know. He's like, oh no, I can't be on as their expert Gooner.
Show up. The expert Gooner. We have an expert in the building. Boys.
Come on, we need him on his cast couch.
Yeah, his cast couch. Oh my gosh.
Fishy said, my mother was Catholic, dad was Baptist. I believe in a higher power. Seen enough to solidify it for me at least, but Tyler sums up most of my beliefs well. He's a gooning soon.
He's gooning.
He's gooning now. He's got a pre-goon before the show.
Yeah, he's got to get one out before you pull him up. But played Arkham for about 2 hours, so he's
a little bricked up. Yeah, I can only imagine he listening to these stories. Who knows how bricked up he is?
Dude, when I see Harley Quinn from the Arkham games, bro, I can't blame him.
I mean, who knows what I'm gonna do in between this show and Chris's? But anyway.
If you're still here, we love you, Joey, and we are joking, but you should know that.
Joey knows we're joking. Come on. He needs to join, though. Well, I guess I was waiting to continue because the story gets crazier, but I guess we'll continue.
Yeah, we can keep it going.
So following that video with this guy, back to the story we were talking about, guys. So this guy got recorded by the manager, right? Caught with his pants down, literally. The video was subsequently uploaded to social media, and it quickly spread online with millions of viewers commenting and accusing Malone of inappropriately touching himself in front of the manager. Malone then drove to the city of Goodyear, Arizona, and shot himself in the head on January 11th, according to the Maricopa County Medical Examiner. Tampa police tell TMZ on the night of Malone's suicide, members of his family showed up at the coffee shop and were aggressive with staff, stating Malone had killed himself over the incident. He reached out to the owner of Bikini Beans Coffee, Ben Lyles, who tells us, our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the individuals involved during this difficult time. This was an unfortunate, tragic situation. As a company, the safety of our employees is our top priority. In this case, an individual chose to commit a crime at one of our locations. We take incidents like this very seriously and remain committed to protecting our team and maintaining a safe and respectful environment. I think that's a pretty good statement from the company, considering the circumstances. There's not anything you really can say about that. This dude was literally touching himself in front of your employees, and then the family wants to come and throw a fit about it. So,
well, and then I like what Bag Dragon here says. this is post goon clarity, and when you have that clarity of
Oh,
like, oh
yeah.
my god, what did I do? Sometimes it can go a little. Sometimes when you get those dopamine highs and then the drops hit real hard, sometimes using that weapon that you have to do awful things to yourself is sometimes the outcome you come up with.
We are joined by a legend. We actually have an expert gooner joining us on the panel. Let me get him up here. So to join us today, we have an expert on this situation, expert gooner Joey Cannoli. How's it going, Joey?
Hey.
Known for Joey Cannoli plays with himself.
Joey Cannoli plays with himself as he did with today. Expert gooner. I'm just wondering, Joey, where are you at with this Gooner Apocalypse? Melton and I were just talking about how porn just needs to be banned.
I don't know. What do you mean by Gooner Apocalypse? Can you sum it up? I was busy setting up GTA 4 for my nephew.
So here's just a taste. This is the 4th or maybe even 5th story we've gone through so far. I'll just read the title for you because all the other stories are like this. Arizona madness. Man without pants shoots himself dead after weird coffee shop encounter. This dude showed up to a coffee shop without his pants or underwear and was masturbating in the drive-thru and got caught on camera.
Wow.
Yep. And then another one, Joey, I think you'd like, is a cop that wrecked into the back of a woman that was parked because of a bus was on the other side of the street letting kids across, and he was too busy looking at his phone with porn on it, and then crashed into the car that was stopped. And luckily was not that car was there, and he didn't hit a child crossing the road.
Yeah, that was the point I made. I said, count his lucky stars. He hit the car and not a kid.
Yep.
But and then we had another one of an individual furiously masturbating in his truck driving alongside a school bus.
And then another dude jerking off at the Korn System of a Down concert at the MetLife.
Oh, and then getting absolutely clocked. Oh my god.
Yeah, he got clocked in the face and arrested.
Yeah, he was up in the stands furiously pleasuring himself, and someone in the crowd jumped over like 2 rows and then literally like lines it up, repositions, clocks it back even further, and fucking goes for it. It's like,
and then the video pans, Joey, and there's like 2 teenage girls that are sitting like
4 or 5 seats away.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is what we mean by the Gooner Apocalypse, Joey. All of these stories are from this year or within the past couple months, by the way.
Yeah.
I thought gooning is when you prevent yourself from coming.
No, that might have been the old.
No. So yeah, so that's edging.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You're thinking of edging. Gooning is a little bit of both, from what I understand.
It's like public. Gooning is like gooners are people like that are they watch they watch porn and they watch things like that would excite them all the time. Like people that like watch the VR or what is it called? The people that have they don't have actual like it's not
the VTubers.
Yeah, VTubers. Like they watch VTubers that have like the gigantic boobs that are like that every time they move they have the crazy jiggle physics and stuff like that.
Yeah. But I mean, where Melted and I are out on this, I mean, I think we just need to ban pornography. I mean, imagine how much good banning pornography would do. Melted, do you think the number of trans people in the country would go down if they didn't have access to pornography?
I think the big thing in jumping trans is Fuda content. Fuda content is very popular online.
What is that?
That's Futanari, like
it's women with dicks.
Chicks with dicks.
Chicks with dicks.
But like actual chicks with dicks.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Like actual women with
Yeah, they have dicks and vaginas apparently.
Oh, so they're hermaphrodite.
It's like Hannah Montana, best of both worlds.
Oh Jesus.
Wow.
Well, the story doesn't end there, Joey or Melted, both you guys. The story doesn't end there. So he's been dubbed the Goon Lord. This guy. Yep. This guy has been dubbed the Goon Lord, and in fact, a vigil was held for Goon Lord, who died by suicide after exposing himself at Bikini Cafe drive-thru. He had fans. Fans held a vigil for Nautica Malone, who they said died by goonicide after being caught with his pants down. Fucking goonicide?
Yep. And they were giving out a vigil and saying that men and women should be allowed to goon in public in peace, and that it's a shame that gooning in public is not longer or is not seen as a good thing. And yeah.
There's this tweet here. This guy said he went to the Gooner roll.
Yep, it's a Gooner roll.
What the fuck? This
Yep.
is weird.
Yep.
Is there no news?
No, there's news.
No, there's
today.
actually
This
a
is-
fuck
this
ton.
is-
There's actually a
this
fuck
was-
ton of news. This was
was-
just a fun show to do.
We planned this on Monday, and I sent up a bunch of stuff, and I think we wanted to keep it going.
I wanted to do the show because there is actually quite a few stories. I still have like 4 that we need to get
It's a major
through.
problem. It's a major problem.
Bill on his back jack, he said, "The fuck am I hearing?"
Yeah, dude. It's this is a major issue in society that a lot of people don't know about, and it's not just a younger generational issue. This is also older people that are doing this as well.
Mad Stork said that every definition we gave was wrong. He awards us no points, and may God have mercy on our souls.
What?
What
I
do
don't.
you know-
The
Mad Stork, what do you know about being a gooner?
the absolute brilliance of Mad Stork is lost on me. So
Well, we just gotta.
I'm
our
not at his
military-
level.
Our
you know?
military is so strong, we'd wipe out Venezuela with the lick of.
Oh
our
yeah, we'll just
thumb,
walk through
so,
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mad Stork and his almighty genius.
After-
Vietnam Republican, by the way.
Vietnam Republican. So let's read the story here for this Gooner roll. After Arizona man Nautica Malone went viral for a video where he drove up to a Bikini Beans coffee drive-thru and later took his own life, a group of individuals took it upon themselves to host a vigil in honor of their goon lord. Also, Joey, a part of the story we forgot to add, the reason this guy chose this specific location is because the coffee shop, the uniform is bikinis.
Yeah, it's a bikini bean, so it's like half-naked women serving coffee.
Yeah. So it says earlier this month, but that was January. A video showed Nautica Malone at the drive-thru for the Tempe, Arizona Bikini Beans coffee location, a coffee shop where the workers wear bikinis. In the clip, an employee noticed that Malone did not have any pants on. He can then be seen. What? What is that word?
I can't.
That's not English. That's not a fucking English word. He can be seen Soerknand? What?
How do you spell it? SC.
Soerknand. I don't know what is that? Is that a typo?
Wait, let me stay right there because it's hard to see it on Vid Ninja.
I know.
That's
a typo, right? Anyway, or maybe they're saying it's a person. Maybe it's someone's name.
He has been
seen. Soerknand
That has
alerted
to
her
be it.
manager. I think that okay. That's just a. Wait, what, Joey?
What?
You just
Nothing,
messaged me.
Yeah, I just sent you an update on the other message I sent you. That's all.
Oh, what?
Oh, it has to be.
I think it's the
if
person's
I-
name, right?
If it has to be a name, yeah, it's a name. It's a name.
Oh,
Even though
okay,
it's not,
I see what you're
it's not
saying, Joe.
capitalized. If it's a name, it should be
It
capitalized.
should be capitalized, and then the grammar here, it could be seen by Soerknand, and then she alerted her manager. So the complex, fix your fucking typos here, man. On January 11th, Malone was found dead at 28 from a self-inflicted gunshot wound in the head. He shot himself in the head in his car. On Sunday, January 26th, the number of people gathered outside the Bikini Beans coffee location in Tempe to pay tribute to Malone. Nautica Malone was a kind-hearted individual and a beloved fellow gooner. Oh my god. Whose memory will be celebrated and never forgotten, advertising the event which referred to Malone as a goon lord. This, of course, refers to act of constant, non-stop self-gratification of the sexual variety. So yeah, goon. You're gooning. Non-stop. So yeah, like I said, Joey, it's you're essentially not just edging, but you're constantly masturbating.
So is he a goon lord because he's capable of like continuing to go even after he's done? Like
He's a goon lord because he's a chronic masturbator.
Well, he's a goon lord because he's one of the first. He's the first one to commit suicide over it, and that's probably why. That's what I would think.
Well, is Mad Stork like you guys aren't using the proper definition?
I don't.
I'm not even gonna respond to him anymore. It's just he's always right. So just let him be right in his own little bubble.
He's saying that gooning is simply baiting to porn and image. No.
He would know.
He would know, right? As for Tyler
Yeah,
and
he would
Melted's not obligatory response to this, I know because I've been around on the internet a long time. Yeah, and just because you're around on the internet a long time does not mean you know everything, dude.
He was there when He was, he was there when internet was first created.
Because that's not even what gooning
First
is.
user, actually.
Yeah, you don't even have the right definition of gooning,
Like
dude.
how we're getting into a debate about this. Nuh-uh.
The episode today is the Gooning Apocalypse. I think the definition matters, Joey.
The Gooner Apocalypse, you mean?
Yes.
Mad Stork took tantric classes in what?
I know about the
I know
tantric stuff because of
because of
classes
the
I took in
classes I took.
university on abnormal behavior.
I think you took some tantric classes in college, maybe.
I don't even
He's
know what
like,
that
of
word
course
is.
I know what gooning is. Gooning is me.
Yeah, I am the Goon Lord. I was Goon Lord
I
Senior.
am the Goon Lord.
I'm the Goon Lord Senior.
Monsignor Goonlord.
Yeah, Senior. Yeah.
Wait. Tantric? Describing... Wait, are you talking about fucking yoga?
Well, tantric. So there's tantric yoga. There's tantric is like.
Okay, gooning is not yoga.
No, tantric. Tantric
Imagine
is like
gooning while yogaing.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm
Yoga.
gonna bend like between my legs, wrap myself around, and then give myself a reach around.
So tantric is about putting your body in weird positions, and there's tantric sex, and there's tantric like yoga.
Okay, well, I
Okay, but
understand
gooning
that.
isn't about tantric sex. There's no sex involved. You're self-pleasuring.
Yeah, it's self-pleasuring.
So again, Mad Stork, you're wrong.
Well, no, I'm right in my definition.
Oh,
because
I'm right
this
in my
is
own
how
little
I was
way.
describing it, even though the word I used was technically not right, but.
So this, of course, refers to the act of constant, non-stop self-gratification of the sexual variety, because that's what gooning is, self-gratification of the sexual variety. The words goon, gooning, gooners took over the internet last year, regardless of how the attendees of the vigil felt about the act. They all considered the late Malone a gooner. Wow. Video shared on social media showed a sizable turnout to the event, which some dubbed a goonerol, Jesus, in honor of some who took their life to goonicide. About 30 minutes into the vigil, as shown by the live stream shared by YouTuber Ayaza above, police came to disperse the crowd. Well, yeah, you're sitting there celebrating a criminal outside of business. Do I want to play any of these videos?
Yeah, some of them. If you can find the one where it's the dude like taking vigil, like that one is pretty fun.
Goon in peace. Okay. Oh yeah. Wait here. I got it. Let me play that back for you guys. You should hear it. Where the hell did Joey go?
He's probably getting another snack.
Checking his cat. Here you go. Goon in peace.
He's gooning. Joey said he's gooning. Give him a second.
He's gooning. Give him a second.
Peace.
Goon in peace. Goon in peace. There you go. He's back. He's coming back.
Yeah.
What's this other one?
Our Nautica. Art in Bikini Beach, Tempe, Arizona. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
They're fucking praying for
Yeah,
him?
they're giving vigil, bro. They're giving vigil, dude.
Joey!
By kingdom come.
They're giving this man a prayer.
Thy will be never done.
Thy will be church. On
I
earth
will be
as it
church.
is in church.
On earth as it is in heaven.
Deliver us from the Goonicide.
Deliver us from the Goonicide. Amen.
When I say his name, you say Nautica. Say his name! Nautica! Say his name! Nautica! Say his name! Nautica!
Wow.
Alright. Y'all gonna light our candles.
Light our candles.
Who had that big ass box of candles? Hey, who's got the 100 bag?
It's ridiculous, man. What's this last one? Oh, here's the cops. Cops showing up. Goon in peace.
Even the security has to scatter. Now. The parking lot has a
Freedom of religion? This is freedom of religion. All right, first of all, you are allowed to protest in public places, but that's the thing. That shopping center is not public. That's owned by people. They can trespass you. So, you know, it truly is an apocalypse, Melted. It truly is an apocalypse.
Yeah.
Look at how many people showed up for this.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I was not kidding, Tyler. This is a mass issue.
God, there's more videos.
It is a mass issue. They're probably very upset with their size.
I feel like I need to shower in bleach and lava after listening. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, the show's pretty gross today.
And we haven't even got. There's some other bad ones, bro.
There's other ones. Yeah, there's other. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see.
Everybody who's here for this event, come. Where am I here? You guys, get over here.
Everybody who's here for this event. No, I'm done. I'm done.
We're all gonna pull our dicks out, and we're gonna goon together.
Despite all the jokes surrounding the incident, Bikini Beans Coffee founder Ben Lyles called Malone's death tragic, but reiterated that he did commit a crime when he exposed himself to employees at the cafe. It's just the statement again. And an obituary post by his family online, Malone was described as a devoted husband and a loving father.
Huh?
Go home and have sex with your wife.
Yeah. Marriage is gonna fix this, guys.
Yeah,
by the
let your
way.
wife goon you, bro.
Go home and goon with your wife, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Remember, get married. Get married. That's gonna fix.
That was
it.
one of the solutions
We
earlier,
swear.
Joey, that they told us. They
We
said
swear.
they said
Get
ban
married.
porn, ban brothels, get married, and I was like, that's. But look at who we have to pick from, man. Even if you do get married, your fucking significant other can go and goon himself in a parking lot.
I agree with banning porn, but I think we should have brothels. I think
That's what
reason why
Melton and
the
I said. That's exactly what Melton and I said, and that's
Yeah.
what started Mad Stork's rumble rants towards us, because he said
I think
that he said that if we legalize brothels, that we're just asking for Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah.
What the fuck are we in now?
Yeah, I think now is Sodom and Gomorrah. What do you call it now when we literally let criminals roam the street? I made a song last night. I said, I can hardly make a dime while people get away with crime. So,
Like you fucking what is it better to have random sick people jerking off in the street, or they go to an establishment to actually have sex? Because I think them having sex is a lot more so, because like what makes this so bad when people like do shit like this is they finish, and like you just said, Gooner's remorse, like they feel like shit because it's like, well, I'm not actually doing this in an actual human being. So you let them go to a brothel and they feel better about themselves. They actually had the human to human dopamine chemical exchange. I don't know. I think it would work much better.
yeah, if you asked me, like,
legalize brothels.
if you asked me, would I rather someone have full and unfettered access to porn or be able to go and pay to sleep with a woman, I would say go pay to sleep with a woman.
Yeah, because that's two people who are consenting to.
That's exactly the point I made. I said, two people consenting, what's the issue?
These damn right-wing people on there trying to be like, oh, we don't want the government to tell us how to live, but we'll tell you how to live. It's like, get out of here.
No, because this book says so. That's been
Mhm.
written over by 7 billion people, and it's but I believe the Bible. It's words of God, but other people wrote in it and made it. But whatever.
Villainous
Does it say in the
Backdragon.
Bible, thou shalt not goon?
Thou shalt
Yeah,
not goon.
Thou
It
shalt
probably
not
does say
goon.
something along the lines of that, like self-gratification.
Well, then what does that even mean, self-gratification?
Yeah,
What,
are you
I
not
can't
allowed to be happy?
I
and
can
proud
never
of
be happy
yourself?
with myself. Like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, I did really good on
Can
that
never pat
stream.
yourself on the back.
Self-gratification. Yeah, you can't pat yourself on the back. You can only pat yourself on the sack.
Well, and then I don't know. Melton and I went off on a little bit of a tangent about that, but I just don't understand why people believe a book that was supposed to be from God that was written by multiple people. Like, that should be the red flag right there. Is written by multiple people. Even if it was just written by one single person who said he spoke with God, I would just say, "Oh, cool, you guys found a lunatic." I know a few of those. Like, the book is not from God. People can just say that it was from God. Like, the thoughts in my head. Oh, Melton, I'm getting a vision. What is this? Oh, it's my thoughts. God is speaking to me.
Maybe we should ask the Messiah of Israel about this and see what he comes to terms with.
Like, I don't understand. How do you know God is talking to you? How do you know it's not just your thoughts?
Because I saw this burning DMT bush. I was smoked on.
Well, okay,
some
well, you
thick
got me a
hash
DMT,
and-
so now I believe you.
Yeah. It's,
Nah.
I was standing.
I love
next to
bringing
this
that up,
DMT
the
bush
burning
that was
bush part of the Bible. I'm like, so were they doing drugs there? Or
It was probably a burning DMT.
It's a
bush.
metaphor. Oh, that's a metaphor.
That's a metaphor.
Yeah.
One, I asked you if you were utilitarian or were basing it on morals. You dodged that because of the epistemological, whatever, nature of the question on morals and subjective nature on what is good and utilitarianism. Very funny you think that I actually know what either of those words mean.
And then Matt Stork, I just realized my Hotmail account is older than you.
Oh, what?
Wow. We get it, Matt Stork. You're old as shit and are gonna die soon, bro. We understand. You don't need to tell all of us, bro. We
Okay, that was a
understand.
little rough, but
It's okay, bro.
okay, well, what even is the definition of utilitarianism? What is he?
Well,
It's like the you'll do the whatever is the maximum amount of good for like, for example, if you had 10 people, if you could save 10 people by ripping somebody's organs out of them while they're alive, would you do it?
No. I see. That's Matt Stork just doesn't like my answer. I already said what my answer is. I base my morals on how people are affected by actions. So if an action affects someone and the effect is negative, then that's bad. It should be pretty simple. If I do something and it doesn't affect anyone, but it harms me, that's still bad. But if I do something, it doesn't affect anyone, doesn't hurt me, what's the issue?
You know, this whole gooning thing is kind of what my idea was for Blue Chew. Let's just give criminals Blue Chew so they're just going to jerk off all day.
Just jerk off all day.
Just
No, see, but then we get more
gooning,
stories
bro.
like this, Joey. Then we have people going through bikini drive-thrus and masturbating because they have the Blue Chew.
Yeah. Sorry, my Blue Chew activated early.
I guess my idea was, and remember, this was about 2 years ago, so the world was a very different place 2 years ago. But I guess my whole idea is that people still had at least some modicum of shame and wouldn't want to walk outside with like an extreme pitch tent. But apparently, that's just a kink now.
I mean, I've been waiting to bring up the point, but it's not just again with the point of banning porn. Would we see the number of trans people go down? Absolutely, I think we would, because how many trans people? It's an autogynephilia thing for them anyway. So not only do you have these people that are, I would consider the autogynephilic people gooners too, because they're sitting there getting their rocks off while you sit there and look at them as a female.
Yeah, basically.
So they're included in this Gooner Apocalypse.
It's sexual gratification in public.
I'm going to text my Gen Z friend and ask him the definition, because I think, I feel like these kids. No, but he's like closer to Gen Alpha though, kind of.
Okay.
I'm 24. You don't trust me?
I'm 25.
Well, he's 17, so hold on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, 17.
Well, he's gonna have a more relevant.
Yeah, I guess he's in high school still, right?
Yeah, he's gonna have a more relevant description with the much
That's
younger
fair.
crowd
That's fair.
that's in high school.
You know, it's fine, because I really do want to prove Mad Stork wrong. Let's get the real definition here. No, Motley murmurs, the world's definition of God is opposite of who God actually is and how he operates. Believing is a prerequisite to seeing rather than seeing is believing. What?
What?
What is that?
So you need to believe in. See, that's why I don't like that. I'd be like, oh, but if you just have the belief, then you'll see it. But that just sounds like you need to buy into the delusion to start seeing the delusion.
How are you older than him?
24 and yeah.
24, 25, 24, 26.
How am I older than you? Are you saying I look old?
Yeah, you say do I look old?
Yeah, are you saying we
I
look
think
old?
I just think he's just having a
Oh, dude, I was making my brother freak out because I was like, how does it feel to know you're going to be 30 next year? And he's like, shut the fuck up.
I just tell everyone I turn 25 and just keep saying it.
I'm gonna have a running joke if I still have a channel by then. One of my favorite YouTubers when I used to watch the YouTube drama stuff, he has a running joke. He still does it. Every year it's his 40th birthday.
Yeah. At some point, I'm going to move the goalpost at 35, but until then, I'm just going to be 25 for as long as I can possibly.
There you go.
Off.
Yeah, you can pull it off.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
Well, Missy, you ain't pegging nobody.
Yeah, I was about to say you ain't pegging me, Missy.
I had you guys pegged at 30-ish. No, you had me pegged at nothing.
Maybe you can peg me when I'm 30.
Melton is
You loose enough then?
Melton is he's about as miserable as somebody in their 30s.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
That's the truth right there.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Skilfa.
You can't be more miserable than you guys can't be more miserable than this next person in this story though.
Yeah.
Let me make sure that you guys have this pulled up. Well, I'll share the video with you guys because you guys are gonna need to see that.
This one might be the worst one.
This honestly might be the worst one because this directly affected someone else. Like, it wasn't just visual.
This wasn't a visual. This was actual.
This is assault. Actual assault, sexual assault, actually,
with bodily fluid. This is assault with bodily fluids.
Sexual assault with bodily fluid. Philadelphia man surrenders after allegedly ejaculating on a woman's leg, and it was caught on video. Not the act, but him running away, and the evidence is all on video. Philadelphia authorities have identified and apprehended Gary A. Miles, age 35, of Southwest Philly, in connection with an incident an indecent assault that occurred at a Dollar Tree store. According to police reports, Miles allegedly ejaculated. Right, I go into a Dollar Tree, man. Talk about getting your rocks off for pennies on the dollar. According to police reports, Miles allegedly ejaculated on a woman's leg inside the store located at 56th East Snyder Avenue on June 23rd, 2024. This is a little bit older one then, huh? The incident was partially captured on video, which went viral on X, formerly Twitter, on Wednesday, showing a woman screaming and chasing a man into the parking lot. Let's watch the video. So here's the video. Immediately following this man ejaculating, she pulls out her phone and begins recording it.
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You go to hell, bitch! Oh my god! He nutted on my leg!
I mean...
Look, he
yeah, I don't know. I might cry too. Someone nuts on my fucking leg.
Wow.
What the fuck, dude? I seen one. We don't have it pulled up today because I've never seen a story on it, but I seen one. Dude was walking through Walmart. He walks past a chick real quick, two strokes, and he gets it on her back of her pants. I was like, what the fuck?
Clearly, he's not an expert unless he's.
No, that was an expert gooner. That man had it locked and loaded.
That's an expert.
Dude, no, that's a master gooner. That dude had it locked and loaded. It was like the anime where they use the jizz as weapons. Like
maybe it was his first.
What,
maybe
what anime is this?
Oh, Joey, you don't know about the anime. Joey, I'm not even joking. That's a real anime. There's a real anime where their superpowers that they goon and masturbate and they attack with sperm. It's a whole anime.
I don't want to know about this either.
There's a scene where he's matrix dodging sperm.
I don't want to know about this. This wasn't an anime. This was a straight hentai.
No, it wasn't. I mean, yeah, it probably would be considered a hentai. The only reason I know about it is because I've seen meme clips of it. And then I looked it up and it's actually real. It's the Gooner Apocalypse, man. It's in all facets of life now. What anime do you watch? I don't watch any anime actually.
It's a hentai. This is a hentai.
I don't watch hentai either. I don't watch any of that. I don't. I used to watch anime when I was really young. There's a difference between hentai and anime. Well, then I guess that was hentai. I don't.
Hentai.
But yeah. So this guy, you know, he.
I know Missy watches. Hentai.
Missy.
She be gooning.
Is that why she was trying to peg me at 30? What the fuck?
I don't know what's worse, Helldiver bugs or the stream. I don't know, man. I think the Helldiver bugs might touch you more. But
yeah, maybe. I can't wait for the next Helldivers update to be just taking out Gooners, planet taken over by Gooners.
Did you see what they added yesterday?
No.
Dude, they added a 20-story Hive Lord. It's a massive fucking worm, and it has the most health of anything in the game. You can hellbomb it 15 times.
That's a massive worm.
It's Dune.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And then now that you can go underground and stuff, they added a huge update for bugs. Anyway, so following this video, hours after the video went viral, Philadelphia police announced that Miles had voluntarily surrendered to authorities. Looks like the police department extends its gratitude to the public for their assistance in locating Mr. Miles. Store employees informed police that Miles is a regular visitor at the Snyder Plaza area and the nearby I-95 underpass, where he is believed to park his vehicle. The information was corroborated by Fox 29. Authorities described Miles as a 6-foot-tall black man with a short, receding hairline and a full beard.
Short, receding hairline.
Dude, what's it with these descriptions? That description earlier said man, bald, no facial hair, double chin.
Yeah. Dude, well, so
they gotta let everyone know how pathetic they look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Receding hairline, full beard.
Does it mention?
It does, right here. The local rapper.
Yep. Okay.
I was about to get to that. So, but it goes on to say this, right? So not just does he have a receding hairline and a full beard, but reportedly he was wearing gray shorts and a shirt reading, "It's not gonna lick itself." At the time of the incident.
You ever just feel like maybe like there's no remedy for society?
Yeah, every day, Joey.
That's what this. That's what the stream was for, Joey. Was to make sure if you didn't lose hope, now you have.
I keep hearing about these religious types saying, "Just do this," and I'm like, "No, dude, that clearly doesn't work." And they're like, "Well, though they're not doing it right," and it just sounds like leftists who saying communism hasn't been tried yet.
Literally. Like, no, that's not Christianity. We've never tried true Christianity, Joey.
We've never had a papacy before.
We've never had a true papacy before, Joey. That's why it never worked.
Oh my God, what am I dying?
But what Melton wanted me to read here is that part of the reason that this man turned himself in was because that a local rapper, Meek Mill, contributed to the search effort by offering a $2,000 reward for information leading to his whereabouts. His involvement highlighted the community's collective efforts to address the incident swiftly. So yeah, this guy got busted, and the community was freaking outraged. So even local celebrities were putting up cash to make sure this guy was caught. I mean, same thing, man. I see crazy stuff happen in my town all the time. If I had some extra change, I'd definitely be putting up money to find these people.
Mm-hmm.
Because it, like, I mean, look at this, man. Look at that receding hairline, though. Oh, my goodness. Dude's got fucking 2 peaks on his head. Anyway, Joey's dying. You hear that? Melted?
Hey, bro. That's what Gooner will do to you.
Yeah, what's he doing? Choking down over there. Anyway. Let's see. What did someone else sent me something? Misa, did you send me something else? Wait, no, that's okay. It was just telling me again about that message. Oh wait, here, this one. Misa's giving us a definition. Gooning has 2 main meanings. It can refer to a form of intense, prolonged masturbation known as edging, where a person repeatedly brings themselves to the brink of orgasm and then stops, inducing a trance-like state. The term can also be used colloquially just to describe someone acting foolishly or mindlessly, similar to the traditional meaning of a goon. So yeah, we had the right definition then.
Well, Stork said we didn't, so we probably don't. So.
Oh yeah, he knows the yoga positions.
Yeah, tantric.
It's like me and my wife tantric every night.
After my big goon spree.
Yeah. They go for 3 hours and then they do stuff for like 15 minutes.
All right, we have two more stories that I need to get to. So let's try to get through them a little bit quicker because I do want to get to the Epstein stuff as well. Because there's new Epstein information, and Melton and I were talking about that a little bit before this. I don't know if you want to talk about it on your show, Joey. Just something to think about. Are you concerned at all with these Epstein accusers? We now have over 100 of them coming forward saying that they're going to release the names themselves. Melton and I are saying that we are now concerned that they might just put names on there just to put the names on there.
Maybe, but this is what happens when officials cover things up and act the way that they do. Is that this is what you get? Mm-hmm. So this is what you get.
Yeah. But we'll jump to that in a moment. So we have this one I want to get through real quick. New York City high school teacher. What the fuck, Joey? What's going on in New York? Looks like he masturbated on camera after students left remote class, according to a probe. So he's the Jeffrey Toobin of Big Apple schools. Robert Torres, a teacher at Tottenville High School in Staten Island, masturbated while on camera in a Google Meet, shocking a fellow educator who witnessed it. So it wasn't the students, a fellow educator. The city's special commissioner of investigation found a video showed Torres, 48, with his pants down, conducting masturbatory activity. The way they word these things, man. Yeah, right. Masturbatory activity.
How else would you describe it?
Something playing in the background?
Dude was jerking his gherkin, bro.
My phone just had Google pop up. An investigation by the city's special commissioner of investigation found a video of educator Christopher Torres, 48, with his pants down. My phone just answered my question.
Nice.
Tyler's phone. Has Tyler been gooning lately?
Absolutely not. Let's see. So it's
Tyler, in fact, gooned for 3 hours last night.
I gooned. I'm gonna do a 24-hour goon stream.
Wow.
Jesus.
I know. I couldn't even make it 16 hours without gooning. You know what, Joey? Maybe I can make it now that I'm not smoking. Anyway.
I don't know at all. I don't know.
The disturbing behavior. The disturbing behavior, which report says occurred on November 3rd, 2020. This is a while ago. Was one of the most bizarre incidents to occur during the COVID-19 pandemic when schools were closed and instruction took place online. Torres was remotely co-teaching a class with about 15 students. After the teens were dismissed, the 2 teachers were required to stay online for another 30 minutes in case any students logged back in with questions. Wait a minute. What if a student logged back in?
That's where that comes up, bro. That's where that like, oh, they might show back up and have a couple questions, and they'll have even more questions after.
They're going about, they'll have way more questions. Well, one teacher then noticed Torres had his pants down and appeared to be masturbating. The fellow teacher was shocked and instinctively recorded the incident on his cell phone. I love reading articles now where like that line comes up so often now. Instinctively recorded the incident on his cell phone. That line comes up so often now, and I love it.
Yeah, like it's a reflex. Like
it's a reflex. Like, oh, bad thing happening.
That's like when I showed up into Tyler's. I showed up on Vid Ninja early, and Tyler was sitting there watching. I don't know what it sounded weird.
I was looking at memes and stuff, and he's like, "Quit fucking gooning."
I was like, I was hoping to catch you and then play it on Nightcap.
Yeah, he joined like 30 minutes early because I sent him the link early, and then we were sitting there and he was sitting there chilling while I was looking at memes, and I look at my messages. He's like, "Get off your fucking phone, stop gooning." I was like, "I'm not. Wait a minute." And I joined I put him in here. I was like, "Melted, you gotta be careful. Who knows what I'm doing before the show? What if I actually was?"
That was the goal to catch you.
My friend says he compared it to he compared it to like being a weeb, but not like being a weeb. It's just like a comparison. It's like to masturbate, but casually. Like it's just like oh, well, what do you do? I watch anime. Oh, what do you do?
I masturbate. I masturbate.
Yeah.
That's That's
another way to look at it. But still, it's.
What are you gonna do later? Oh, just gonna jerk off.
I love how they have softened the term chronic masturbator. I mean, now you're just called a gooner. Like,
I'm just gonna goon a little bit.
Big brother is watching you goon.
Yeah, just before I go to class, just gonna goon a little bit, bro.
Yeah, it's my goon.
You know what I gotta do before I go play some basketball? Just gotta goon a little bit.
Yeah, the ball's way too much. Gotta get some of that shit out of there.
Just gotta get a little old electricity bag on the body.
So to add to this story though, so he was not fired and there were no criminal charges filed, by the way. So thank you, New York. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next story because I want to get to this one as well. This one was interesting. Another Florida man story. How many Florida men did we have today, Mel? Today was at least 3 or 4 of the stories.
The cop, this guy.
The cop, the bus driver.
The bus driver.
And this guy.
So 3?
At least 3. At least 3 from Florida.
The 2 New Yorkers.
You're not helping the... well, New York's a big place. That makes sense. But, I mean, they're not helping the Florida man allegations. I just got to say that. I mean, it even says it here. I got this from TMZ. Florida man... masturbation break at train stop in uniform. A man dressed in what looks like a security uniform was caught masturbating near a metro rail stop in the city. But we're told he's not a transit security guard, even though he looks like one. Here's the deal. A video of a man going to town on himself is circulating online right now, capturing the individual in a dark blue shirt under a reflective safety vest, doing the deed in full view of anyone walking by. This prompted many online to identify him as Metro Rail Guard, a security officer who keeps people at these rail stops safe. As you can imagine, many were freaked out by this clip, but it turns out the man isn't a monorail employee. A rep for the Miami-Dade County Department of Transportation and Public Works tells TMZ, we can confirm 100% that the individual is not a Miami-Dade transit security guard, nor a deputy employee in any other capacity. Transit security guards are a part of the Allied Universal team and wear brown uniforms and do not wear vests. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ they're looking into the incident, but no official report has been filed, and they haven't made any arrests yet. It's unclear if the incident occurred. The video was posted Tuesday. The Miami Police Department asked anyone who witnessed the lewd act to reach out to them. Well, this guy's clearly in uniform. He works for somebody.
Bro just likes trains, dude. He just really likes trains.
I like trains.
Yeah.
I don't know if Joey has seen the pinned comment in the chat yet.
What the cannoli creamer or something?
Yeah, expert cannoli creamer. that's from Miss for Missy, by the way. So you would thank her for that.
I figured. Sounds like something she'd do.
But here, I guess leading into your show, we could talk about this real quick because we are now officially done with the gooning stories. We are now going into the elite gooner. The elite gooners, of course, would be the people on the Epstein list. Now we were getting a lot of information about this. We have Trump threatening GOP members that want to release this. We have survivors saying that they're going to release the names regardless of the repercussions because all the witnesses, all the victims have said that the government has not been forthcoming with all the information. So they're going to release the information. But like Melted and I talked about, the concern there is what if they just start adding names? Melted brought up the point, like, if they are truly victims of these people, the people that did this to them are going to know who they are and can come to them, threaten them, and say, you better not fucking say my name. You better say Trump's name.
Yeah, we were talking about that when I was trying to catch you gooning before the stream. That's what we were talking about. You asked me about it, and I was like, well, I don't know if I can trust these people because it's like the who's the chick that tried to, that ugly ass chick that tried to say Trump like brought her to
Eugene
another
Carroll.
hotel. Yeah, like that chick made all that up. Like now, how many of these girls are gonna be like, yeah, I was on the Epstein flight. Like, oh, I'm not on the list, on the flight list, but Epstein did stuff to me, and Trump was there, and is at the Trump hotel. Like, how many of these people lie? Like, they just lie.
I know.
It's like it's all for publicity. Even if they get caught, they're happy because they're in the center of the spotlight.
So we have this from the Independent Epstein List live updates. Trump says that files are irrelevant and that they're a distraction from his success as survivors make emotional plea for docs release. Why is he
so on this kick, bro? Like that. This is like the one troubling and concerning thing about this is why is he on this kick so much? Why does he not want these things to come out?
Mm-hmm.
This is where people think that he's on the list because like this response makes no sense. Mm-hmm. So the only thing I can think of is that something that Trump cares about is on this list, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's him.
It could, a huge amount of donors that Trump has that
could be donors, could be family. It might not even be him, right? Yeah,
probably Jared Kushner.
Right. Joey, I know you gotta start your show. We'll be leading into that in just a moment.
9 minutes.
You got 9. Oh, you're gonna start a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always start at 35.
You're right. Anyway, so survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's abuse gathered in Washington, D.C., joining lawmakers from both parties in demanding the full release of the files on the late sex offender. So for those of you that don't know, Ro Khanna initially put forward a bill. The reason his should not have passed was because the wording in it would have released child pornography. So Thomas Massie, who also wants these files released, has now decided to work with Ro Khanna, and they have a new bill that won't release the child pornography, but will release all information that should be available. So hopefully that comes through. But you even have people like Nancy Mace and Marjorie Taylor Greene going against Trump on this because they want the names released.
It just sounds very weird that this fucking guy who wants to drain the swamp doesn't want to hold these people accountable. I don't know what the reason could be. This is the one thing.
He's still calling it a Democrat hoax.
Yeah, when we spoke about the Owen Schroyer, Alex Jones thing yesterday, like this is one of the things that Owen Schroyer is like on the kick about, that Alex is kind of like maybe moved past because he's trying to, let's get what we can get in the, first before we start talking about this. But like, this is kind of concerning to me that he has his attitude towards it. And like, I what I said months ago, I was just like, you don't have to prosecute anybody. Just tell us who's on it.
As many as 100 victims of Epstein's abuse, along with other survivors of sexual abuse, came together for a joint news conference held by Congressman Thomas Massie, a Republican, and Ro Khanna, a Democrat, and MAGA lawmaker Marjorie Taylor Greene. This followed the GOP-led House Oversight Committee releasing more than 33,000 pages of documents related to the Epstein files after it subpoenaed the Justice Department for them. However, it is being noted that 97% of the material was already public, and then of the 3% that they released that wasn't already public, a lot of it's irrelevant, and the pages that they've released are fucking blacked out. So yeah, we released it, but the page is blacked out. So yeah, congrats. Let's see. One of those present was Marina Lasurde, previously only known as Minor Victim 1 in the 2019 indictment of Epstein. I would like for them to give all the victims transparency to what happened and to release these files. It's not only for the victims, but for the American people. Fellow survivor Haley Robson invited President Donald Trump to meet with her to understand that the Epstein files and investigation are not a hoax. Speaking at the White House shortly after, Trump again referred to the case as a Democrat hoax in response to The Independent.
Ridiculous. His categorization is a joke.
Shortly after, so that means yesterday, Donald Trump yesterday again called all of this a Democrat hoax. What's the hoax, Trump? Can you elaborate? What specifically are you referring to as the hoax in this?
There's a lot of Republicans on that list. That's probably what it means.
A lot of Republicans, a lot of
A
hard
lot of
R's.
Republicans, yeah, a lot of Republicans that he still bows down to, like Lindsey
Yeah, he doesn't
Graham
want to
probably.
lose the he doesn't want to lose the House and Congress when they all get fucking impeached and imprisoned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. That's probably
Yeah,
what
then
scares him.
God forbid the GOP might have to campaign some more. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, jeez, dude. Now would be the time to do it though, because unless Trump's name's on the list, then we're cooked. But now would be the time to
we
do it.
tired of winning?
Drain the swamp, brother. Let's do a
Are we
special
tired?
election.
Are you tired of winning, Tyler?
I'm tired of fucking
Are you tired of
losing,
winning?
dude. We
Are
have
you
less
tired
than
of winning?
400,000 deportations this year.
Dude, that's and it's funny too because didn't Obama have like a way more deportations during his whole entire presidency than Donald Trump?
if Peter Thiel is on that could actually literally be it. If Peter Thiel is on that list, say goodbye to JD Vance getting the next presidency, and there goes the populist movement, aka MAGA.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if the movement dies with JD Vance, but like, shit, man.
It just seems like the argument that they're making is that, guys, we have to protect these pedophiles because if we don't, the country will collapse.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well, it's like what I was saying with there's a lot of people from like it might be fucking Israel for all I know. Fucking Habibi's on the plane, and
Habibis.
yeah, and it's like, oh, we might have to, we have a lot of other countries that we're allies with, and if this stuff comes out, we'll have to tariff them, and we don't, we'll have to do
maybe even declare war,
change.
and yeah.
There might be regime change we don't like in their country if it comes out there on the Epstein list. So, there's a lot of things that can be in it. I'm not saying Trump, it could be Trump's on that list for all I know.
I mean,
I feel like he's protecting somebody.
You have over 100 victims, people that were legitimately abused by these elite pedophiles, and for large portions of their childhood, they were in this. And now they're adults trying to speak up about it, and you have Donald Trump calling it a fucking hoax. So you have Donald Trump calling it a hoax, defending these people, when you have over 100 people saying, hey, that information you released wasn't all of it.
I wonder if it's something like there weren't as many Democrats on this as we thought, and like maybe there's like disproportionately more Republican.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's telling people there's nothing there, because if he tells them that it's a higher percentage of people on our side, then what do we do about that? And like, my opinion is like, we should know about that, because quite frankly, I don't want to have a coalition between the Democrats or the Republicans. I'm sick and tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Joey, what I'll say to that is, what I've noticed is that, and it's obviously not always true, but it seems as though that the people that go against degeneracy the most end up being the ones that are degenerate themselves.
Yeah, the most degenerate.
Those laws of projection are rarely ever wrong.
I mean, so we'll see what happens with this, but we have this from the Daily Beast. Frantic Trump tries to kill vote to force open Epstein files.
Trantic.
The White House has warned Republican rebels in Congress that pushing for a full release of the Jeffrey Epstein pedophile abuse files would be seen as a very hostile act by President Donald Trump. Quote, a very hostile act. That's quote from Donald Trump.
We're cooked.
Dude, if me releasing the names of pedophiles is a hostile act towards you, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
Pedophiles and deviants are your friends. Maybe Trump should not have those as his friends anymore.
I mean, how could anyone sit here and have him like talk about like his spiritual awakening when he was God kept me here for a reason? What, to protect pedophiles?
Yeah, for real.
Get the fuck out of here.
The GOP controlled the House Oversight Committee and Government Reform Committee released more than 33,000 Epstein documents on Tuesday evening after a closed-door meeting with multiple victims of the Epstein accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. Even though those 33,000 files are just a bunch of bloat, 97% of it were already public record. So why the fuck did they release it? So you had to comb through it and not see the 3%. Republican Thomas Massie, who has clashed regularly with Trump this year, stepped up his push for a House vote on the release of the documents in full. Kentucky Rep. Massey and California Rep. Ro Khanna have led a bipartisan push in the House for the GOP to be transparent about Epstein. And I brought this up with my girlfriend because she doesn't pay attention to politics ever. But I asked her, I said, when was the last time I told you there was a story where a Republican and a Democrat were working together? And she said, she said, I've never heard you say that. And I was like, well, they are, and it's for the Epstein stuff to be released.
Yep.
So, like, This is the bipartisan issue, maybe the last bipartisan issue in this country, and Trump's trying to push against it.
Well, that's the thing is like Democrats are willing to burn their own if they do something wrong. That's something the Republican Party does not do.
They won't.
Yeah, they won't.
Well, that's not true. The Republicans will do that, but they do it for the stupidest reasons, like the George Santos guy.
They do it for personal reasons. They won't do it for political reasons. Democrats will defend people for personal reasons, but destroy them for political reasons.
Yes.
It's the other way around.
I would agree with that.
United we stand, divided we fall. All right, I'm gonna hop out of here.
All right, later, Joey. We'll be sending everybody over there in just a minute. We're just gonna finish up here. But so it says, people want these files released. I mean, look, it's not the biggest issue in the country. It's taxes, jobs, economy. Those are always the big issues. But you really can't solve any of that if this place is corrupt. Nail on the head, dude. Fucking nail on the head. Massey and Khanna sponsored a discharge position on Tuesday to push for the release of all the Epstein files that the government has, with the pair scouting enough GOP signatures to force a vote on the bill. Now, that's good news right there. Enough Republicans are going to push against Trump on this while Trump is being so vocal against it. We're going to have enough GOP signatures. That's good.
Yeah, and that's the thing is Donald Trump doesn't realize that, there's enough people that would be a part of MAGA and support him that are gonna be like, yeah, no, I don't care what.
This is one of the issues that got people to vote for him. This is one of the issues that people that will destroy him if he doesn't do it right.
Yep.
This is a make or break issue. This is part of the reason that we wanted to vote him in, because we thought he was going to get in and fix things specifically like this. But now here he is saying that we don't need to release it. It's irrelevant. It's a Democrat hoax. It's a distraction from all of our success this year. He has so many different answers as to how it's a distraction. It just seems like he's trying to distract.
Yeah, I think it's pretty likely that's what he's trying to do with it. I think there's just too many people. I don't know, man. The more I hear about it, the more I think Trump might be involved. But like now, it's like so he's handled it so badly that like if something fake does come out of it, like someone that isn't actually a part of the Epstein list and is a female that may come out and be like, "Well, no, he did, I swear." Like it's going to be hard to prove them wrong because of how he's handling this.
Well, so it says Massey claimed that there's a concerted attempt from the Trump administration to head off the vote. Quote from Massey, there is a major pressure campaign from the White House right now, and also from the speaker, Massey said on Tuesday. But I think there are enough Republicans who are listening to their constituents and care about the victims that we'll get 218 signatures we need. So what he's saying here is that this bill, Democrats are signing it. We're under the assumption all the Democrats are signing it. What we need is 6 Republicans to vote.
I think they got it. I think they have the 6.
I think they do. Nancy Mace, Thomas Massey, Marjorie Taylor Greene. I mean, there's probably a few others in there, right? So, especially after speaking with these victims, because a lot of these Congress people went and spoke with the victims, and almost all of them came out in tears after.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Nancy Mace couldn't even be interviewed after. She said she was having a panic attack.
Yep.
Green, a normally full-throated Trump ally who has disagreed with him over the Epstein case, backed Massey on a post on X. Thank you, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah, look, I have been a little bit worried with Marjorie because she has been backing Trump a little bit. She's been at his side a lot, but I'm glad to see that she's going against him on this. More people need to. I'm committed. Go ahead.
I think after what was that last thing that she did where a lot of people were disagreeing and it was really off what she would normally say. I forget. It was something siding with Trump about something.
It was probably over Epstein over the last time it was in the news.
Yeah, I think, and now I think she realized how bad that was for her own base.
Her image, and then maybe talking to the survivors, she was like, holy shit, But so here's her tweet here. She said, "I'm committed to doing everything possible for the victims of Jeffrey Epstein, including exposing the cabal of rich and powerful elites that enabled this. I'm proud to be signing Rep. Thomas Massey's discharge position." And then here's a video. Never mind, that's a 4-minute video, and I don't have it shared to you. Anyway.
I can't even hear it.
"I'm committed to do everything possible for the victims of Jeffrey Epstein, including opposing the rich cabal." White House official told CNN, helping Thomas Massey and liberal Democrats with their attention-seeking, while the DOJ is fully supporting a more comprehensive file release effort from the Oversight Committee would be viewed as a very hostile act to the administration. So that's a White House official So what they're saying is, guys, just keep waiting. And if you're not going to wait, that's a hostile act. If you guys don't want to keep waiting, that's violence.
Yep.
But yeah, so it just goes on to talk more about the situation. And the President of the United States ran on releasing the files, and the Attorney General said that there's a client list and the files need to be released. Ro Khanna told MSNBC on Tuesday, quote, "We need to have the overarching value of trust in government be there. And in this case, as an exception, we should release everything and trust the American people to make a discernment between someone who got a scholarship grant from Epstein and someone who was at a sex party for Epstein." So yeah, I agree there. There were people, I mean, Epstein, we've talked about this constantly. The whole point of Epstein wasn't just that he was blackmailing people, but he wanted to associate himself with you just so that the pure association of him with you, people made assumptions.
Well, yeah, and then him giving these people these like like, oh, I gave you your opportunity to go to this college and get the position that you have now, and now I'm going to use this against you. That was kind of like his major thing, was blackmail and trying to get people in certain places that he liked in power and having things held over their head. So it wouldn't shock me if he was preparing for the future by giving some of these people you just said it, giving these people money for going to college and shit.
Well, yeah, just the pure association. Just the pure association with Jeffrey Epstein tainted these people, whether they knew what he was doing or not. So now there's all these people, like everyone on his plane, not all of them were pedophiles. Like, let's be real here. But the people that went there multiple times, maybe they are, but we don't know. That's the thing, is he would bring people there. He would, get them compromised, and then he'd bring people there and just hang out with them. But because he was compromising other people, we don't know if they were compromised. So just by pure association, whether you got compromised or not, the association with Epstein compromised you. That was the goal. And I mean, it really does work, because those flight log, if an unredacted flight log got released, everyone would just assume that flight log showed a list of pedophiles.
Yep.
So, but we'll talk more about this as the story develops. Hopefully this law actually passes. But Melted, if you have anything to say on this, we're gonna send everybody to Joey. We went a little bit over.
Like, subscribe. I'm trying to stream more often on my channel, Melted Mind Media. I do a lot of gaming streams. But yeah, it's just Gooner Apocalypse, and then this stuff with the Epstein list just makes my stomach turn, even more than the gooning stuff does. So I don't know, maybe hopefully something good comes of this. Hopefully, like we call out the actual people that are involved, and this isn't just this isn't going to turn into a witch hunt for anyone or everyone that was involved. And hopefully they're able to get the people out that were actually the pedophiles and the people that were doing awful things to children and women.
Very successful show today, Melted. I officially lost one follower.
Is that seriously, you lost one follower?
I lost one follower today. Yeah, and it wasn't like that before the show.
That's funny.
It is funny. I was just looking at it because I opened Rumble to go find Joey's stream, and I was like, wait, I'm at 840. It was 841 before the show.
Probably Mad Stort.
Right. Tomorrow I'll just get a pop-up that said Matt Stark followed me.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Anyway, thank you very much, Melted. Everyone, thank Melted for helping us put together the show today. He sourced a lot of the articles today, and also gave me the idea for the show. So overall, great show. I don't know if I'm going to make any clips of this, because I think the stream kind of speaks for itself. I think if someone's going to watch this, they need to watch the whole thing,
Missy had a good clip. Missy definitely had a good clip.
Missy had a good clip?
Yeah, when we heard her laughing.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay, I know what you mean. Yeah. I could probably do some shorts. I could probably do some segments. Yeah. I'll figure it out. But yeah, again, thank you to Melted. Always a pleasure having you on. And we'll send everybody over to Joey. Catch me tomorrow, and I'll be covering a bunch of news and stuff like that. I do have some stuff going on tomorrow, so I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to start the show early and go long, or just do my normal time. That way I don't have to worry about it. I don't know, because there's a lot of news. There's so much news that we haven't covered. I mean, there was so much news that Melted and I didn't cover today because we wanted to talk about the gooning apocalypse. But it's okay. I think we're good on gooning stories for probably at least another 2-3 years.
We'll see
Yeah, I
what
don't know. At
happens.
the rate that things are going, maybe a year. But
Maybe
anyway,
a month.
or a month. I don't know. They don't happen that quick. Not yet, at least. Anyway, I can't wait for the World War III and gooning on the front line. All those North. That's what we dude. We forgot the story
Yep,
about the North
I've already-
Koreans.
Yeah, it starts sending North Koreans porn, so they get addicted, and then they keep. They
No,
can't have
didn't
actual
you hear the North Koreans that got sent to the front lines for Russia and Ukraine? It's the first time they've ever had unfettered access to the internet. They've been masturbating furiously on the front lines.
That's the whole thing. You gotta you send like any of these countries where they don't have access to Wi-Fi and can't watch it like that. You send it to them that way. It poisons their their soldiers, and then they're stuck like I don't want to fight. I just want to masturbate.
I just
bro.
want to goon, yeah.
Yeah, like I'll turn myself into the U.S., bro, if I could just goon in my prison.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna send everyone over to Joey again. Thank you, Melted, and yeah, peace out, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and later.
Jeez, Tyler, stop gooning already, bro. It's been 2
Whoa,
seconds.
whoa, hang up.
Dude, it's been 2 seconds.
Work harder, get stronger. They want you without power. Pull yourself up while you drown. Life was never fair, but they made sure to be there. You want to pursue happiness, they want you trapped behind the glass while trying to do right by your family. They plot the destruction of you and me. Stronger, they want you without power. Pull yourself up while you drown. Life was never fair, but they made sure to be there. The power has corrupted all, like the one true ring hippie fella saw. Where's the line? Nothing here is fine. I can hardly make a dime. Get away with crime. Work harder while you try your hardest, get stronger. While they cripple you, pull yourself up while they hold you down. Life was never fair, but they made sure to be there to show how much they don't care. Where's the line? Nothing here is fine. I can hardly make a dime while people get away with crime. Work harder while you try your hardest, get stronger while they cripple you. Pull yourself up while they hold you down. Life was never fair, but they made sure to be there to show how much they don't care. Kick you while you're down, make sure no one else is around. Don't stand up, we can't have disobedience. You'll need to follow their command. Where's the line? Nothing here is fine. I can hardly make a dime while people get away with crime. It won't be long now, the time grows near. It's something we've all feared. Now's the time before they steal every last dime.
right at the end there, you guys hit the like goal for me, so thank you. I'm gonna end now because I didn't expect to hit the like goal. That was my new song I just made, by the way. I actually wrote the lyrics of that one, so I hope the lyrics were all right. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the song. Have a great rest of your day. Later, peoples.